Hey everyone, good evening. It is Lizzie here, and we are continuing on with The Witcher 3 this evening. Hopefully I can remember where we picked off last week. I have just randomly picked out my Witcher 3 guide, which I have, which I did use for my first playthrough. Actually, I did refer to it a couple of times, and I was just having a quick flick through. I do love having the guidebooks for the bigger games. I have one for Red Dead Redemption 2, and we have a few others as well. We have a Skyrim extended, the newer edition version, which is absolutely humongous. Yeah, I don't know if anyone else ever, when they were a kid, used to have to sit on the yellow pages on a chair because you were too small. It's kind of like the size of that, basically. But yeah, always love having the guidebook. I'm really disappointed that the Stardew Valley guidebook, which I've also played and streamed on this channel, is only available in the States, and the shipping costs lots and lots and lots of money, so I'm not sure that will ever be on my shelf, unfortunately, but there we go. Anyway, enough about guidebooks. We are continuing on with The Witcher. Ah yes, this is where we were. We were with Kira in the dungeon, going to find the lantern. Oh, and this is that weird bit.
You were in a hurry.
Inscription.
I have to remember what to do.
Can you translate the inscription? I can decipher maybe a third, but that third doesn't make much sense.
Give me a minute. I was never any good at the high variant of the Elder Speech. Alright. This might seem a bit literal. I'm afraid I can't replicate its sophisticated internal rhymes.
Just translate it to make sense.
4 guardians, 4 flames, standing proud in a line. The first to light his fire dared not march on the end. The second, by the first, played a woeful lament. The third kept close to his faithful beast. The fourth marched not beside the first, yet like the second played a tune, and thus they stood o'er their queen, who slept beneath flickering stars.
Sounds like a riddle, all right. All right, let's see if we can solve this.
Right, who have we got?
Let's try it. Just gotta figure out the order.
4
He's not
statues,
doing any.
each like the other.
Right, I think he's first.
Wait,
And
something just happened.
him.
Behind that wall, a movement.
And him. And then the one with a dog and a loot. Boom. Suck your tricky riddles, game.
This grave
I'm
bit,
on
what
to
do
you.
think? No inscription, sadly.
Sign of the gull. If I didn't already know where she was buried, I'd guess this is Laura Doran's sepulcher.
Perhaps it's a monument to her.
Can't see the elves commemorating her this way. Heroine of a tragic legend to some, but most see her as a traitor to her race, who got her just deserts for marrying Cregennan of Laud.
Perhaps the elven mage is Lara's kin. It would explain why he's helping Ciri.
Possible. This what you're looking for?
Uh-huh.
So what's it supposed to do?
I hope I'll be able to activate it. Let's leave this place, shall we?
Not before I look in this chest for my cavalry trousers. Height of excitement. Come on, Kira, I haven't got all day.
There's something here. Need to use the eye.
Ooh! Love a fake wall.
At last. But it was worth it, right? You learned something about Ciri in the end. Something important. Do you intend to venture into Crookback Bog? You must tell me about it afterwards.
I don't know that I'll get the chance.
Geralt, there are two types of men. Those who see opportunity and take advantage, and those who fall for
Excuse me.
themselves. I've always seen you as an example of the latter. Besides, I've a favor to ask you. So, visit me sometime?
I'll stop by. You can be sure.
In that case, I shall be waiting.
See ya, Kira.
Bye! Right, investigate remaining leads. Read the Ladies of the Wood. Right then, where is... Crookback Bog? That's what I need to find. Still not sure where it is. I might go to here and see. Oh, it's now given me start, has it? Was I the right place? No. Not at all. Where is it? Oh wow, all the way over there, okay. Right. What's my best plan here? Sailing. I've forgotten all the controls for this game. Oh no, that's fighting. That's running. There we go. Not a good start, is it? Oh. Let's go, Geralt. can't not enjoy a bit of sailing, but you know, it's a little bit boring. I really struggled with the sailing when I first played this game. I don't know why, because it's really not difficult. I think when you go to the next bit, which is Skellige, that's all I need to go around here, okay. It's all water, so you get pretty handy with the boat. Although I have damaged more of these boats than I would care to mention. Not too far now, I don't think. Oh, that's their creepy tree. I remember their creepy tree. Don't find out about that till later though, so I better not spoil the surprise. I also like the fact you can reverse a boat, because I'm not sure you can do that in real life. Not one like this, anyway. Right, we'll leave that there. Off we run. How much do you want to bet we're going to come across a water hag? Or some sort of drowner? Going on here? Oh, I don't want to start a quest right now. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Ah, because I'm pressing the wrong button. I'm thinking A is run. Treats! Trail of treats, trail of treats.
Doug went in
Made
the
it.
kitchen, stole a hunk of meat. Cook gave him a licking, strung him by his feet. Cooked and bled him empty, stripped his skin off clean. Laughed and said, how tasty, best sausage I have seen. Cook's a stupid killer, shouldn't have ate the pup. Now we're light a fire, gonna roast him up. 1, 2, 3, the one to fetch the kindlings, thee!
Interesting rhyme.
Don't know you, go away.
A young woman got lost in the swamp. She has ashen hair and a scar on her face. You kids see anyone like that?
Ain't no lassies here. What am I? You're no lassie. Lassies got tits. They do. I heard an old man say once, when the army was here, he says, "I them lasses in the woods. They's dazzling the soldiers with their tits, and it's torturing the poor lads." That's what he said.
Anyone else here besides you?
Meaning who?
Someone who might have seen the woman?
Like the six-eyed tree? Tree slapped all year. But there is Johnny.
What's this talk? What kind of jabbering is this, eh? No one allowed here. Just kids. My kids. They're allowed. But who are you, wearing swords like a bandit?
Just talking to the kids. Asked them if they'd seen a young woman.
I was a lovely young woman. Wore a long, beautiful braid my mummy did up for me. Had dresses with flowers on 'em.
Maybe you've seen her. Young, ashen hair.
You're betrothed?
Daughter, actually.
Daughter? My dear, sweet little daughter. And her sister. Where are they now? Maybe they've come to some harm.
A bit of help, please? A young, ashen-haired woman. Just need to know if you've seen her.
What are you looking at, children? Wash your hands, we'll go catch crickets.
Won't learn anything from you.
Aye, 'cause I don't know nothing.
That Johnny knows. He knows a lot. When I ask him something, he says, "Wait, I'll scratch my arse and tell you."
Ugly word. What you saying? What? You'll stand in the corner. I'll make sure you do. You, be gone. Be gone. Can't come in here. Not allowed in here.
I just want to talk to the boy.
Not allowed. It's not allowed.
He won't talk to you anyway. Gran don't like you. And Johnny's made up. And strangers steal kids.
Just tell me where I can find Johnny.
Johnny's made up.
Be gone. Be gone.
Why don't you want to talk about Johnny? One of you knows about him. The others must too.
It's just him who's pals with Johnny. They pick mushrooms and hunt snails. But Gran says Johnny's made up.
The girl I mentioned is in danger. You gotta help me get your gran away from the hut so I can talk to Johnny's friend.
All right, but you've got to do something for us too. Play hide and seek. Gran never does. Says her feet hurt.
Let's play. You hide, but if I find you, you have to help me talk to the boy who knows Johnny.
Good old Geralt. Can't not play hide and seek.
Either hid from the black ones. No looking, and you have to count out loud. All your fingers, toes too.
1, 2, 3, 18, 19, 20. Ready or not, here I come.
Makes it sound so serious.
can see you.
Found me.
There you are.
How'd you find me?
See you. Come out. No one left hiding.
You're a wizard, right? Gonna show us some tricks when we get to the cottage.
No, we'll talk about your promise. Found you all. Now you gotta keep your word and help me talk to Johnny's friend.
Why wouldn't we? Promised, didn't we? Gran! Gran! Bumblebee bit Yagner in the arse! Gran! Come!
Bit him in the arse. Love it.
Don't be afraid.
Don't know nothing.
I won't hurt you.
Where's Gran?
She's busy. I just want to talk to Johnny. He could know more than you.
Not gonna hurt him, right? 'Cause he's real. He's not made up.
I'm not gonna hurt him.
Johnny used to be by, 'cause Gran liked listening to his songs. When we was picking mushrooms, Johnny said he saw a girl with ashen hair in the swamp.
Where can I find Johnny?
There's a little meadow on the edge of the swamp. This strange tree grows there. Look around. You'll see him.
Thank you.
Right, let's find Johnny then. Gran quizzing them. Who said arse? Love it. Oh no, there's a hag. shit, I'm gonna die. Crap.
Johnny's real. He must
Oh,
be
you
Prince.
cunt. Oh, I hate those things so much.
Small footprint. Johnny's been through here.
Come on then, come get me, you little bitch.
Tracks lead to a burrow. Wonder what's inside. Johnny? Don't be afraid. You're a Bucca? A Luton? Ah, a godling. Not many of you left. I'm looking for a woman with ashen hair. Seen her? Tell me everything from the start. Where did you see her? What was she doing? It's important to me. Why not? What's wrong? Can't talk? Why? Lost your voice? Can I help you somehow? Want me to follow you? No choice, I guess.
Nope, no choice, Geralt.
close
Come
to
on
me.
then, Johnny. On to the next deaths.
This the place? Let me look around. Something's on the ledge? Something that'll get you your voice back? Guess I gotta make this climb.
Yeah, you do. Really, Garrett, you got to slide all the way back. Okay. There probably is a climb. Come on then, Harpy. Come at me, bro. Or girl. Suck it.
Maybe he meant this bottle.
Oh yes, look, there was a way to easily climb up. Instead, I went a completely different way. Looks like an ominous hut. I have to investigate that. Where are you? There you are.
Here.
Whiskey! Slither! Ringworm! Rubbish! Bumblebee! Flabbergasted! Ha! The sound of it! Peter Piper picked Prince Proximo a pack of pickled peppers by the Pontar.
Done celebrating?
My favourite words! Life without savouring the sound of surreptitious shenanigans is like licking snails through a cloth. Thank you for this, noble whoever you are. Long be your life.
Hang on a minute. I helped you, now you help me.
Would you turn this beautiful act of altruism into a banal bartering of favours?
I'm looking for a young,
Yes.
ashen-haired
Yes,
woman.
I would.
See anyone like that?
Did I ever? Remember it as if it were yesterday. Soon as I woke, I went to empty my bowels. My favourite part of the day. Defecating to the sunrise. Downright glorious. Suddenly, I heard a bang, so loud it couldn't have been me. And that lass appeared, out of nowhere. Young, ashen-haired, just like you said. Wounded and panting to boot. She raced off towards the children's hut. Quick as if the crones were after her. I yelled some unpleasantries. She disturbed my morn. Sadly, I'd lost my voice, so I don't think she heard me.
She ran off toward the orphanage. Kids could know something. Or the old woman who takes care of them.
Oh, that old hag don't speak to strangers, and you're a stranger.
Will she talk to you?
I have spoken to her, got my ways. So be it. You helped me, and I'm no bore. Come with me.
I'm just gonna explore this, but no. Look I'm running about. Come on. Fuck. No! Come on. A little more. Whew, that was close. Meditate. Right, now we can... No, not do that. You've got the key. No. Annoying and disappointing. Right, come on then, Johnny. Trying to fight more of them on the way. Yep. I already hear him. Oh, her. Let's protect and get the fire out.
Watch out!
Come on then, you ugly bitch. Burn, you bitch. She runs away. Right. That's them done. For the moment. Come on then, Johnny, where are you?
The 33 thieves thought they stole the throne throughout Thursday. Ha!
And we're back now, so hopefully there shouldn't be any more.
Good. It's clear. Not a crone in sight. I need to sing to Gran. That ought to calm her. Little Johnny softly gazed, fire waning pale. Pop! A spark jumped out and whispered, "Listen, I'm a tale."
You got your voice back.
I did, though I seem to have lost an octave somewhere in the process. I shall look for it when I get home.
You're not allowed here, Johnny. You shouldn't have come.
Calm down, Gran. Don't get angry. It's not good for you.
The woman I asked about earlier.
Forgive me, Gran, but this fellow absolutely must talk to the ladies.
No, she's not allowed.
Please, it's important.
The fellow will be quiet. Gran, please hear me out. I found little Yagna when she got lost, did I not? Did I break Ginny's fever too? I did. I ask anything in return? No. Didn't even fuss about my stolen boys. Well, now I want something. Gran, help this fellow. Because otherwise he'll pester me day and night, even during potty time. His lass is missing. Perhaps the ladies can help find her, eh?
Well, since you put it that way, Johnny, I'll help him. Come with me.
Oh, that's some well-formed stuff hanging from the ceiling there.
Though the ladies don't like him. No, foul creature, they say. Don't like him.
Oh, there they are.
Those are the ladies. Ladies lovely, with power o'er all. Beseech I thee, answer my call. Before you a worm crawls, wretched and small.
How dare you disturb our rest, woman?
I'm looking for the woman with ashen hair. I know you met her. Where is she?
Oh, he's impatient. Perhaps he only likes ashen-haired girls.
It's clear you met her. Tell me everything.
That was blunt. Well, perhaps it's for the best. Tell me, have you got bollocks? Do you fear woodland beasts?
Oh, hard times are upon us, white-haired one. Brother has turned against brother. The land is soaked in blood. Evil reigns stronger than ever before.
A dark power has surfaced near Downwarren. It feeds on hatred and disdain. Destroy the beast, and we will be grateful. Tell you all we know about this ashen-haired maid.
Dark power? You need a knight-errant, or a witch hunter, not a witcher.
The alderman of Downwarren will tell you all. Remember to collect payment from him after you complete your task.
I'm a witcher, I don't forget about
servant
payment.
will bring you the dagger.
I'll talk to the alderman, but I can't promise anything.
Move, woman! Give the young man the dagger.
And you, white one, return only once you've completed the task.
Right.
Aye, mistress, right. On me way. Dagger. Gotta bring the dagger. The dagger. For you. Ladies told me to give it you. Here it is. The dagger.
Doesn't
Place
seem
the
that special.
alderman's payment on the stone. Stone bear. Stone shear. Stone nose. Stone ears.
Right then.
Living in the
Oh, is this the one? Can't remember. There's one where they think a young woman who lives in the village is a witch. And you try and... I think, is it this one? And there's actually a, oh, what are they called? One of those big, like, tree things living in the woods. I don't remember. Yeah, you won't. I'm busy right now. Oh, okay, you're shooting at me? Okay. Burn you, mate.
Never learn.
Yeah, you don't like that, do ya? Fucking hell. I thought that guy didn't have any trousers on then. I thought he was bare-assed. I think they're just brown. Suppose they have the shit stains. Witch fucker, nice, nice. Come on. Oh, that was nasty. Where are you then? Come on. Woo! Woo!
Mistake.
Sucks to be you. Let's just have a little rest. 8 PM? That late already?
Greetings.
Oh no, this is the werewolf, I think.
Nice village.
Aye,
A real pearl of the swamps.
if you say so.
You get by all right?
Aye, winter to winter. Somehow we survive.
Recognize this dagger?
Aye, master. I didn't know you belonged to them.
Don't belong to anyone. Down to business. I want to get this done quickly.
Ah, so that's how it's to be.
I'm supposed to help solve your problem. Tell me what it is. Just the essentials.
The war awoke an ancient power.
This is what I was thinking of.
Nightmares haunt our
The
nights and
lesson,
days.
but it's not one of
Folks
those. That's
sleepwalk from their
later.
homes, never
That's
to
a
return.
different quest.
Under the tree on the Whispering Hillock they lie. Unburied, all. Fathers, sons, daughters, and mothers. Folk are afeared to move them. You must go there. The dark powers must be cast off.
Ladies of the
Okay.
wood don't know what this power is.
They know all. Old Thekla claimed they'd be punishing us. Folk, but must not be they, for they...
I'll look around the Whispering Hillock.
You be careful, Master Witcher.
Alrighty then. Let's go find out what's going on. 300? I ain't running that. Where are you, Roach? Roach! There you are. Didn't work the first time. That was weird.
Move it.
Oh, Roach, you're such a pain in the butt. Oh, fuck that. Bye!
Be gone. Come no closer. I know whence you come. The powers that protect me, they sense whence you come. Be gone. Be gone. Be gone. The powers will not
Face a power.
relent.
Should draw from it.
Fuck that! Don't need to kill the werewolf, just run round it! Lol, lol, lol. Come on, I'm trying to dive here. Come on, Geralt, what are you doing, mate? Okay, obviously didn't need to dive.
Why have you come? Why spill this blood? Are you here to grant me death? Or is my freedom your wish?
Depends what you are.
Who are you?
I abandoned my circle, where I kept the balance. The crones killed me, and cursed my ghost.
Never heard of a druid circling Bevan.
I wander eternally through a maze of vows, helplessly sliding over a sea.
Why did they kill you?
The crones want this land. They'd rule the wood alone. I stood in their way. I had to die.
You claim to be imprisoned. How so?
I am bound here in fetters of magic. I wandered endlessly, allowance of thieves, the children. I know all. I know what awaits them. Free me, please. I must help.
If something threatens the orphans, I'll help them myself.
The children have been taken. Free me, please. I can be a gale, a gallop unchained. I shall save them. Only I can.
So last time I did this, I think I killed him. But I'm wondering this time whether to help. Whether that still ends the same way. I'm gonna help.
Deal. I'll help you.
Imprisoned for years, I shall be free again. Break my fetters. Blood is my escape. A rite you must perform. With the black of raven feathers, the white, the mare, wild and free. In meadows park, gather these.
Where will I find you?
Or did I do this? Maybe I did.
Be nearby.
Got some raven.
Find my remain. A winged bomb. Why do we need a beast?
I think I did this actually.
Wildest. I'll gather what I need to free. Gather and return. Pierce my heart to be born again.
Go now.
Fuck! Okay, I'm killing it now. Just changed my mind on what to do. Oh, piss off! Nope, you're dead now. Sorry. Sorry. Well, that was easy. I'm sure I did that before. I ended up fighting anyway. And I didn't have to kill the werewolf. Yes! Oh, it says I did,
Solved
but
your
I
problem.
didn't. Lolo.
Just in case, though, avoid the Whispering Hillock for a while.
Cannot be. Where's something lurking there?
Believe me, you don't want to know.
What have you done?
Some being had come to possess the tree's heart. I destroyed the heart and its inhabitant.
So it were a ghost. Will it be back?
No.
Nope.
The crones, or the ladies of the wood as you call them.
Aye, I do. Give me the dagger. Leave. There's payment. Take it to the ladies, will you?
What the hell was that?
'Tis our pact. You're a stranger. You don't know life here. It's honest pay for their protection.
So, all those ears in the woods.
Put it out your mind, master. You soon be leaving and we must tarry on. Our young'uns and their young... No
Ears
gods,
are
no
weird.
masters watch over Velen.
Interesting. They seem to have some sort of power. But, there we go. Oh, they've sensed the ear. They've sensed its arrival. Oh, here they come.
Sheathe your weapon, young man.
She's even lovelier in real life.
In real life, you're different than you were in the tapestry.
Well, bring it here.
Area. Ah!
You can bring it, not only.
Never seek to cross us again.
We shall forgive you this transgression, for you've done well. Your children are plump as piglets, sweet as caramel.
But now we must talk to our white-haired friend.
I know that mark. This is Anna, the wife of the Baron of Crow's Perch.
She belongs to no man.
A fruit ripened in her womb. A fruit sprouted from seed sown by a man she detested.
We helped her. She agreed to serve.
She bears the mark. She is ours. Come. It is another woman who interests you. Speak, white-haired one.
Our deal. I did my part, now you do yours.
A word once given, we never break.
The girl. Mousy blonde. That's what they call it.
Thin as a rail, terrified, exhausted. She could barely stand, the poor thing.
We cared for her as best we could.
Like she was our own daughter.
Wasted affection. She proved a very naughty girl.
Mischievous.
I'm pretty sure they were going to
Stubborn
eat her, so
and
she ran
selfish.
away.
Don't believe you. They say you always keep your word, so tell me everything, exactly as it happened.
We shall tell you, brave boy. We knew someone special was alive. We read beast entrails, saw the omens.
We would glimpse her likeness. A mirage in a puddle.
She came from the lower swamp. We knew not at first it was her the omen had spoken of.
A child of the elder blood. The soul seed that would burst into flame.
Just picks her up.
She fell into our hands. Elder blood.
The blood of the traitress. Does she sleep?
Like a lamb.
Come, sisters, no point in dawdling. The table's set. The cauldron bubbles.
We cannot. You know she is meant for him.
Emirath will get her. He will, but not whole.
Well said. We'll just have a sample.
I'll take her feet. Lovely and plump. Perfect for a broth.
Oh, I can taste it already. Very well. Get on with it.
Oh, you'll regret that, girl. Regret it dearly.
The Wild Hunt isn't that great. Really, they never actually
You tried
catch
to kill her,
anyone.
tried to butcher her like an animal and eat her.
Her blood, the taste brought back memories of our youth.
Elder blood. Extraordinary girl. But you know that. Such a shame she fled.
She escaped you, but I'll find her. We'll come back here together and kill you.
Your return, you shall. Our fates are bound. And one will die. But it shan't be one of us.
Yeah, right.
Now you shall chase shadows and wander midst fog.
Each time you see her, she will be a mirage. And if you find her, the girl will die.
To see you, handsome knight.
Charming ladies. Not. Get stuck on a bit of wall. Hoping there will be a signpost nearby. Ah, Rochi, Rochi, Rochi. There you are.
Hey, ya!
Really, Roach? Okay, mate, whatever. I'll just run here. And then call for you. Okay, or not.
Move it!
Yeah! Oh, that was nasty. Oh, chicken sandwich, how nice. Chuck 'em. Anything decent down here? Funny old statue. Let's rest. How is it that late again already? There we go. Righty-ho. Come on then, Roach.
Come on.
Let's go. a little bridge roach. It's not that scary. There you go. You're okay. Drama queen.
Hey there.
Anything worth investigating?
Whatever filth lives here sure chose an unusual place for its lair.
I'm not gonna faff with that right now. Come back to it. What a cheery little town. Not. Not far now.
Faster. Right, let's go and see the damn Baron.
Little prick.
You're a miserable prick. How about that?
I'm listening. What do you come to me with?
See what he has to say.
Got news of your wife.
Plowing hell, why'd you not say so forthwith? Where is she? Why have you
You
not
did?
returned with her?
She's in Crookback Bog. Got food, a place to live, and keeps herself busy. Didn't look like she had the slightest desire to leave.
You were to bring her back, not report on the conditions she lives under.
I was supposed to find her, and I did. That was our deal, nothing more.
You still think me rotten to the core. A base bastard, don't you? You believe I alone am at fault for what happened here.
Yeah, kind of. But it doesn't
what I
matter.
believe.
Yet, looking at you, I see contempt. Can't speak for the world you witches inhabit, but in ours, nothing is ever black and white.
Oh god,
Probably
no.
gonna say you're not the only one to blame. All right then. I'm willing to hear your side of the story.
Could this be?
with Annie.
Come on, spin it out.
Love at first sight. A spear tore through my shoulder at the Battle of Anchor. She tended to my wound. Once I'd recovered, I asked her to marry me. She wept with joy. Soon after, Tamara was born. And after that, they sent me to Sidaris. A warlord had risen against King Ethan, and Foltest sent help. It was one battle to the next, one conflict after another. It was a life of war. I was seldom home, and I found comfort in drink. Grew so fond of hooch, I couldn't part with it when I did get home.
All right. What then?
I went from front to front, battle to battle, collecting soldiers' coin, while Anna sat alone with the babe for months. Later, I learned she'd not been so alone after all. For nearly 3 years, she'd found comfort in the arms of one Evan, a childhood friend. Her dog's bunghole.
Can you blame her?
Understand, damn it?
Really?
One tussle in the hay I'd have waved aside, put it out of my mind. But the woman cuckolded me for years, without a whisker of concern for me, for my love.
How'd you find out?
Came home one day and Anna was gone. The things too. Found a letter. She wrote that she didn't love me. That she'd left me for that knob licker and taken Tamara with her. Felt like I'd been rammed in the arse by a horse. I went to find the bugger, to get the girls back, bring them home. Yet soon as I saw him, something turned inside me, something dark. I slaughtered the shit-eating twat and fed his carcass to the dogs.
Okay then.
Imagine Anna wasn't exactly pleased.
That was cheery.
Naughty understatement if I've ever heard one. She flew into a fit, hysteria, threw herself at me, kicking and clawing. Finally grabbed a knife. It would have been the end of me if I'd not leapt aside. It was the first time I hit her. I had to calm her. Felt I had no other means. Things changed. They would never be the same. Anna tried to take her own life, and mine, several times. She would prod me, goad me, taunt me, in the hope I would hit her again, perhaps. She'd scream that I'd robbed her a life of love, that I'd destroyed the idea for her, and so I might as well kill her. How many times I apologized. How many armfuls of blooms and gifts I brought. She cared not a bit. 2 years of her anger had turned to indifference, broken at times by her bouts of hysteria and my bouts of drunkenness. Cannot fathom how we survived those years.
I was just looking in the book for the next part of the story, which I have located. Oh, books smell so good. Especially these big ones. Oh, I can't say I care that much about all this.
Your relationship with your wife, your concern, not mine.
Ah, a witcher. Should have expected as much. Very well then. If you won't bring Anna home, you might at least tell me how she landed in that blasted swamp.
She made a pact with the crones and, well, I think she might have lost her mind.
A pact? What the bloody hell?
She was with child, a child she didn't want to bear. Went to the crones for help. They promised to rid her of the problem in exchange for a year of her service. And they kept their word, in their own twisted way.
What do you mean?
Anna must have thought the child inside her would somehow disappear. Instead, the crones sapped her of strength, and ultimately forced her body to miscarry. I think that's when she started to lose her mind. Then they placed magic tethers on her, tethers that cause great pain when tested. A guarantee she'll pay off her debt.
Pacts with witches? Bloody nightmare, sounds like some jest. We must get her out. We can't leave her there.
Venturing into the swamp, even with armed men, is just a bad idea. It's a dangerous place inherently, and I think those crones are a greater threat than anyone realizes.
I'll not sit on my arse waiting for them to return her. Would you wait? Count on their mercy if they had your daughter?
Probably not, but I'm a witcher.
And I'm a husband and a father who's fucked up his life and the lives of his loved ones. I'll gather my men, go there and retrieve Anna.
We had a deal. I've done my part. Your turn to do yours.
A word once given. Now what did I last...
Basilisk. It had just attacked you.
Ah, right. Gargantuan.
Another playing as Siri. Oh shit, oh shit. What is this noise?
Watch out!
If I don't survive this, you're to take whatever you want from the fortress.
You'll survive!
Let's show this bastard what we're worth.
Ah, fuck it. Looks like a chicken. Oh, Baron. Oh, come on then, Siri. Shit, I'm gonna die. My wait, a Siri?
Damn it! I can't leave him like that.
Oh, she regenerates pretty quick. We're okay. Okay, won't be on that way. Alrighty then.
You have everything?
Yes.
Oh,
What you did for me?
You helped me as well. We're even.
You needn't leave. You're in good company.
I must leave. Wraiths pursue me. The Wild Hunt. I was foolish to use the power.
The Wild Hunt?
I'll endanger all of you by remaining here. You must tell the people to bar their doors and windows. And no one is to wander the night.
And you?
Now, I ride for Novigrad. And then, who knows where.
He could have just told me that. He could have just gone, yeah, I came.
She
She came here. And then she
Very
left,
awfully
and she's
empty
going
without
to
you.
Novigrad. Could have just said that. But no, had to resolve all this shit for
Chancellor's
him.
Still in Novigrad. Thanks for helping her.
It's nothing. Now you've
Where's
learned
the
what you wanted
way?
to know. You must be in a hurry. But if you could
Spit it out.
Help you
to
out.
go get Anna, free her, bring her back.
Must have not heard me. Any journey into the swamp is suicide.
I heard you, which is why I could use your aid. I've no more tales of.
Fine.
True indeed.
Fine.
There you are. Escaped again. Sorry, we was never here.
What was that?
You tell me. Man or monster? My men call him Uma and say he's a beast. But he seems a man to me. Just hideous as Ardle's shit.
Doesn't look like a monster, but my medallion's trembling. Strange. Where'd you find him?
Funny story, actually. I won him in a game of cards.
Funny story. How so?
Went to Novigrad once to rest, indulge in the city's pleasures. Stayed at a tavern and some folk there were playing, so I joined in. Cards were kind that day. Had one devilish hand after another. Robbed the whoresons blind. One fellow, a merchant, took it especially hard. He'd gambled away everything he'd brought from Skellige. Wanted terribly to play another hand, so I agreed. Asked him what he had to wager, and he showed me that sideshow. Not much in it for me, but fuck it, I thought. I'll give the man a chance to win something back. Luck was not with him, and Uma wound up here at Crow's Perch. End of story.
Proper baron now. Even got a jester.
Aye, though I feel something's not right with him.
How so?
Well, he seems more beast than man, but there's wisdom, cunning in the bastard's eyes. Or maybe I'm imagining it. Ever run into anything like him?
No, but he doesn't look dangerous.
I guess that's that. Doesn't eat much, so as long as he's no trouble, the boys might as well have some diversion.
Time I was on my way. So long.
Farewell. I hope you find your daughter. And prove a good father to her.
Right, let's return to Crookback Bog then. Oh, goodness. Right then, we better go meet the Baron.
If it weren't for our fair elders ruling the wilds, we'd have starved long past.
Bring the Smiths, lass. Get tooth one. Not a bad idea.
Hair white as curd. Ah, curd.
Lifeless, move it. Can't seem to catch my breath. I think a smudger.
Quite the work my man's got, eh? Not half bad. Brought him a bucket of peelings yesterday. Face clear.
Why the devil are there witch hunters here to start with? They didn't ride from Novigrad to hang two blob-tits, did they?
I don't know, my lord.
They say where they were headed?
Geralt! Good, you've arrived. Can't draw any meaning from this rabble's bawling. Perhaps they talk some sense after a few lashes. Well, spit it out. Where'd they go?
To the village in the swamp, my lord. Lass rode with him, asking after her mother, Constant.
Lass? We must go there at once, Geralt.
Agreed.
I'll gather my men. With the swamp to cross and those cursed throngs to hunt down.
Come on then.
Ploughing swamp. Pox-ridden air from out its brain rot in the peasants. Crowns. Fuck me. What will these hayseeds think of next?
The crones exist. They'll know that soon enough.
Right. More likely some mad old wenches making mincemeat of peasant minds. Likely Anna agreed to stay with them. Care for them out of the kindness of her heart. Good as gold. Always.
Yeah, mate, you're imagining shit. That is not what's happening here. Oh, shit's about to go down. Oh, shit. be on fire, you prick!
Haven't seen that many of them once in a while. We shouldn't have come here. Got no business traipsing about. Managed the one time, but who the hell knows if we can find deep marine? That fair talking. Through you? Brawly bird? Who? Me? Fear? Not on your life. Alright boys, let's move on. At pace, show these horrors who's in charge. Too much hooch turns into that. So next time you think to give a woman booze, don't. Better off drinking it down yourself.
Wow, okay. Oh, I love it. So what happens to a woman when you give them booze? Okay.
Witcher, why are you here?
I'll tell you later.
I mean, you clearly need the help.
Witcher,
Was it?
your mind.
Your
How
nan
much did my
is
father
a
pay you?
water
Don't
hag,
think
is
you
she?
have anything to
Oh, okay.
fear. Brought
And
me
her
to
saggy
food with you.
boobs.
I have no fear, for the eternal fire protects me.
Won't need to protect you from me.
Tamara, dear daughter, you return after all. Come, don't
I think that's a little bit offensive to your nan, to be perfectly
I've come
honest.
for Mother.
Hello,
Unlike
anyway.
you, I'll not see her rot in this swamp.
Why the hell do you think I'm here? To take her home?
Oh, you'll do no such thing. You'll not lay a finger on her. Never. I'll not let you.
You've a right to be cross. I was not the best husband, the best father, I know. But I've changed. Ask anyone. Geralt, come, tell her.
Your business. I refuse to meddle.
Rightly so.
Verily I say unto you that ire and vehemence can lead to naught but one's downfall.
Because it's the
Who
Baron.
bloody hell is
That's
this?
why.
And who are you to ask so crudely?
This is my commander.
And that should be of no concern to a drunken swine.
Tamara, you stand with their kind now. Perhaps you'd have them torture and hang your own father.
You're not my father. And I care not a bit what befalls you.
I remind you, we've a matter to resolve here. Witcher, will you help us?
Wouldn't be here if I wasn't willing.
I've lost 5 men and have little notion of what else to expect in this cursed place.
No time to
Baron's
lose.
Quest isn't my
Hounds could return
favourite,
any minute.
but
Ha.
it's not
How do you know they're not here
horrendous.
already?
'Cause we're still alive.
It just feels like a really
Search the
big
village.
quest for like the start of the game, but I guess it throws you in. Deep end. just about to find Gran again.
Don't.
Over here!
Oi! Get back, stinky head. Gingerbread loaf, freshly baked and hot.
Mother.
Clean as a whistle. Fresh as a daisy. Go on, whip me. I made it too little. I nibbled it, but just to see if it's firm. But it's fresh, so take pity.
Oh, Mother.
She's Gaga.
But I pleaded. I begged.
Mother, it's me. Do you recognize me? What's happened to her?
I said I'd do it all. Give it here. I'll scrub it again. Scrub it clean.
Mother!
Something's coming. Get ready.
Well, she hasn't got much else to do in the woods, has she? So it's probably all the kiddies running around collecting it. Oh, this massive thing. Massive beastie. Where are you, beastie? Come on then. Oh, and a hag, just to top it off. Why not, eh? My favourite. Sorry about that for your nan. Oh shit. She's feisty. How many nans have you got? Ooh, nasty. Come on then, let's get the drowner. Stop pouncing about. Oh shit! I just did not even see that then. It just appeared out of nowhere. There. It's not really a cat. Move, Geralt, move. Yeah, I'm always here to spoil. Oh shit, mate. I'm gonna die! I'm dead. Oh, what was that? Almighty weirdness. Darn it. It's about time I died again. I haven't died this evening, so it's about time something got me.
What was that?
Wolves?
Right, let's start again. Oh, I don't want the fire.
Because it wasn't. Get ready.
Bum, bada, bum, 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 bum. Ooh, that's her head gone. Lucky Baron. Ah, fuck! Yes, right.
fiend to me.
Crones have sensed us. They know we're close. Sent the beast for Anna.
Those damned witches! When will it end? Look what they've done to her. Are they not satisfied? Enough! I'm taking her away.
No, the
She's
witches
my
are never
wife.
satisfied.
She'll return home with me. You're welcome to come with us if you wish.
Don't touch her. We leave this cursed place now.
She's sick, weakened. Where would you take her in this state? Oxenfurt? It would mean her death.
I know how to care for my mother.
She's not a rag doll to be ripped from hand to hand. Let her decide.
Pie! Pie for dinner. Mood pie!
She's incapable of deciding anything just now.
A dark spell, it must be. Help her, Witcher. I beg you.
Can't do shit,
This
love.
is no dark spell, I'm afraid.
Well, what is it then?
She's been through a lot. Lost a child, was carried off by a fiend, lived in the Crone's village taking care of children who are now gone. It's left its mark, as it would on anyone.
So it's hopeless. You can't help her. She's to be like this.
I'm sorry.
I know a hermit. A very wise man with a gift for healing. Met him some time past. Lives in the Blue Mountains. I shall take her there.
Whatever.
Might be worth a shot.
I shall go with you.
That's impossible, sadly.
Why?
You have duties. Duties deriving from your commitment to the Church of the Eternal Fire. Once we finish our work in Velen, we return to Oxenfurt.
You said you'd save my mother.
And I kept my word. Your father can care for her now.
He care? You know him. You know what he did to her.
He swears to be a changed man. And in his eyes I see true sorrow. Remorse for his sins. He will care for her. And you've a new life and new duties. To the Eternal Fire.
Fear not. All will be well.
Unlucky, love.
I will not touch drink. I will find the hermit. And once she is herself again, we will find you.
Swear it.
You have my word, child.
Witchers were made to kill monsters. It doesn't matter who posted the notice. The coin has to be right. That's all. Witchers don't debate. Their conscience plays no part. They just get on with it, then pick up the coin pouch tossed at their feet and set off on their way. Folk don't expect witchers to save them from themselves.
Thank you, Witcher. Despite all.
May the Eternal Fire guide and protect you.
Farewell.
His rad crotch just in the shot.
You were right to let your father take
I always made the right choice. I was just reading in the book actually that if you kill the tree spirit, which I did, Anna stumbles out of her hut babbling incomprehensibly, frightening Tamara. But if you help the tree spirit, horrific and monstrous Anna shambles out of her hut, turned into this abomination by the crones. So, obviously, I made a good choice. So there we go. Find a boat, headed to Skellige. Might do some side quests first. I'm not a high enough level right now. Recommended 16. I'm only 15, so. Bellin. Oh, a chest. Thanks. Oh shit. What up, guys? Oh, there's loads of you. Okay. How about no? Bastards. What's following me? Oh, hello. Wyvern. I'm quite cut out to fight a wyvern right now, but there we go. I didn't need that, okay. Well, that was random. Okay. Lovely.
Giddy up.
Let's go. If I pass through a village, I'll pick up the quests there as well. Makes sense. Also, there we go, right. I do need to repair both my horses. Yeah, I haven't really changed anything yet. I think I've changed one of my swords, but I need to stop at the next biggest town really and see if there's anything better I can buy, because there probably is. Copping a field. Ah, amazing. Right. Well, I can fight there at some point, but I don't want to do that right now. Right then. Let's have a look at my quests. Hostel.
What was that about?
What's become of me in me elder years? Refused a roof over me head by a cop. I was born a noble's daughter. My brother and I, we managed the manor.
She looks exactly the same as the Baron's wife.
What happened to her?
A caller came one day. A drifter, a hunter. It wasn't long before we fell in love and wed. We prepared to leave the manor. My brother, he took offence, refused to bid me farewell.
She's appearing elsewhere. The crone's curse making her appear everywhere.
Had infested our
I could take care of those monsters.
Don't fret. The house is east of here. Take this key.
What'll that leave you with?
A roof over my head is all I need. And if it comes to
Yeah,
it,
just
I've other
pretend
heirloom.
it.
But
I mean, she did it pretty well. She was very convincing.
I could never let you go.
Right then, let's go and find this house. Roach just chilling in the middle of a fight. You would have left her. What, the wife or this lady? Oh, right. Well, I guess it's different if you love someone, isn't it? You know what they're like when they're not like that, so... I suppose that's the...
Move it!
Come on, Roach, don't be silly. That's just mean. You can't ditch someone just 'cause they have problems. Oh, that was a great effort there, Geralt. Climb up a non-existent little bit of hill and then just fall off. We're way up here, there must be. Is this tree gonna be in the way? Who knows? No, there we go. Oh, oh, gracious, lovely, my favourite.
What now?
Oh shit, mate. Oops! Ah! Help me, help me. Somebody help me. I'm not sure I'll survive this. Oh, fucking hell. Right, you can die, you're a little one up the front. That's just the big ones. Ooh! Ooh! That was fun. Not. Oh, 3 big ones. Whoa, hello, okay. That was uncalled for. Okay, chill out. Chill out, there's no need for this, is there? I'm being chill. I got one, so that's good, although he's gonna wreck me up there. There's one. Oh, it's that double whip that keeps getting me. Woo! Oh, yes, got him right. One more. Yeah, right. Pest control, always fun. Ah, suck it, bitch. You're dead. Anyway. They seem to just randomly appear, those ones. They never seem to be in a logical place other than when there's a nest. But there didn't seem to be a nest there, so... Shit, election. Just hanging about. No. I don't want to fight you, like, I won't fight you right now. Oh no, no, see, now, I wasn't doing anything, you're just attacking me. That's not fair, is it? Fuck. fire. They didn't like fire. Look at him just following me about. Disappearing into his bats. Oh yeah. I really don't want to fight you. Like, just let me be. There we go. Let me just run away. Or are you just gonna chase me? No, okay. We're good. We're good, we're fine.
Must be the manner the old woman mentioned.
Well, I don't want to hear him sing. Oh shit, what's that? Oh, it's the fucking Leshen! Piss off! I don't want to fight you right now. I'm busy.
Sign of monsters. Locals are either imagining things or someone scared them off. Shit. Never known a monster to set a trap. Someone's here.
Okay then. It was very rude. Fucking arrow to the chest. Ooh, where's a chest? Speaking of chests. Anything else in here worth robbing? I'm not sure the point of disarming it is. I've just bloody been attacked by it.
A tripwire.
It does it every time.
Gotta be careful.
No, it's not my day. Hopefully the Leshen's pissed off now, though. What was that, Geralt? What are you doing? Arrow to the chest. Love it. Willow, what's that? Oh, another trap.
One less to worry about. Somebody lived here once. Something here. A chest. A tripwire. Problem solved.
Where are these monsters then? I haven't seen shit. He does say some funny old things, doesn't he? Which one did I... Oh shit, mate! What the fuck? Place is riddled.
Movement. Gotta keep my ears open. Rustling. Over there.
Rustling.
Look like twins. Old woman's brother. Must be.
It's probably him running about in the bushes. Oh, why did I take that? I always take the crap stuff. And the good stuff. Right then, let's go find out who's hiding in the bushes. Fucking hell! This is really not my day. Jesus Christ.
A tripwire. Something's not right.
No, it isn't, Geralt. That's probably
Problem solved.
Oh God. Your water hag Nan.
One less to worry about. A sort of attic. Gotta get up there somehow. It'll be just long enough to reach that upper level. Let's see what's up there.
Your reflexes have slowed. Hope you're not hurt. Those were my traps.
Letho.
Yeah, didn't expect to see you either. You one of them?
Who's them?
To the Emperor, mercenaries. To themselves.
Not sure another witcher would be fooling about with your nan in the bushes.
Well, got nothing to fear from me. Took a job from an old woman. Supposed to get rid of the monsters here.
Did that already. Count on you remembering that when you collect your pay.
Who'd you piss off this time?
Emperor just decided to get rid of me. I'm an inconvenient witness after all. I've run into loads of men out to kill me ever since I left Loch Muin.
Now I understand all the traps.
Gotten real careful.
For good reason. Don't look a bit like lost travelers.
They're not. Means Lewis sold me out.
Lewis?
Old friend, kinda. Did a few jobs together once, a while past. Lewis recommended this place to me.
Is there another one? I've heard of tooth filing, but I didn't realise it's one of those stupid challenge things.
You've grown careless. Let yourself be drawn into a trap.
Nah. Only traps here are the ones I set. Gotta get rid of them. Coming?
Lead the way. We got a plan of attack?
What's wrong with people? Like, it doesn't look cool. Does it? Like, what are they hoping to achieve? The fuck? Fucking hell, you are, no. Why are you only in your pants, mate? It's not providing you much security, is it? Oh, Jesus Christ, on a bike. Oh, there goes his head. Oh, there goes his arm. Oh, hello. No, he stole the one in his underpants. Never mind.
Goddamn fools.
Shoddily armed for assassins.
They're just scads.
True. He
Came
must
to
be
see
an
if Lewis was
ex-MMA.
telling the truth. Rest must be waiting nearby.
The Novigrad MMA or something.
He was the only one knew I'd be here. Must have told me.
I don't know if it would hurt. I think it might only hurt if you had particularly sensitive teeth, or you got like to the middle where the nerves are. Other than that, it would probably just feel very, very odd.
Besides, we haven't seen each other.
Definitely not something.
You could tell me what's
It's just weird.
Put it that way. All right, I'd love to come.
Stay close to me. It's one of those places that's hard to find if you don't know where to look.
This Lewis. Somehow doubt he's one of your best friends.
You know how it is in this trade. Drink with somebody leaving, gently robbed you in the morning.
How'd you meet?
Was before Faltas kissed this world goodbye. Lewis was a wanted man in Aedirn. Hefty bounty on his head and normal contracts were hard to come by. So I decided to catch the bastard, make some coin. Tracking him down proved easier than killing a drowner. He was, merry-making at the Golden Hanged Man, smack in the middle of Hag.
Stick closer, Geralt.
Nabbed him, tied him up.
Right? Jesus Christ!
So we had a few hours. Started talking, killing time. Chat was so nice that once dawn came, I let him go.
And that's why you trusted him? Felt he owed you one?
I was stupid. Stupidity can cost you, but betrayal costs even more.
Move it.
I've got time for a quick meditate. Yeah. I don't get it. I mean, I'm not on TikTok. I'm not a fan of it really. But
greetings. Good to see you.
Do I even want to know what that is? Is it someone like hitting their head against the wall and seeing if they don't pass out or something?
Who's your friend?
Doesn't matter. And don't change the subject.
Subject? What subject? You just arrived. Sit down. Care for a drink?
I don't drink with traitors and rats.
Whoa, let's be civil now. Remember, you're on my turf.
Arno Vester's men showed up at the manor. You were the only one knew I was there.
They've been nipping at your heels for a while. Said so yourself. Perhaps they finally caught a whiff.
With your help.
You've not been here 5 minutes, and already you've offended me.
Not sure anyone that tried that to do that to you is much of a friend, to be honest. Seems like a bit of a dick move.
Make an exception for you.
Yeah, suck it, Bandito. It's like a little while ago, and there's people who like concreting their heads in microwaves and stuff, and it's just like, what are friends in their right mind suggest that, like, oh, this will be hilarious. It's like, it's not funny though, is it? Cementing your head in a microwave. Why is that funny?
In Lindenvale.
Don't believe you somehow.
Why would I lie?
Yeah.
Lefo,
It's a no from me.
it weren't nothing personal. Things been shy of late. And we fell afoul of the Black Ones. Vesta showed up one day, offered half of the bounty on your head, and a letter of absolution from the Emperor. You gotta understand.
No, that is true.
No to an offer like that.
Killing each other off. It's like the Tide Pod challenge all over again.
Hey, my medicine.
Gotta understand, Lewis. You don't betray men like me. Time to see Vester.
Going with you.
Wait, there might be shit to...
This rabid dog's here. Now leave me alive. Have mercy.
Oh no, you'll die then. Unlucky, mate. Should have thought of that before you betrayed us. Yes, we are, Horsons. Yeah, you asked for it. Right, nothing no bother to worth taking. Where are you, Roach? There you are, hiding in the bushes. Oh, come on.
Nilfgaardian name.
From Meckler, I think. But he's hunted and killed everywhere from the far south to the Dragon Mountains.
Why have I never heard of it?
Goon goes by different names. Brandon Wilf, Apple-Saxon, Manfred Wimplebottoms.
Manfred Wimplebottoms? Cute name for a clown.
Ones he's done in sure weren't laughing. Preferred method, rip the teeth out one by one, then cut the mouth open ear to ear. It's how to keep your eyes open.
Think they're really here?
Don't know.
Nice.
I've grown real careful.
To the trade. Come on, Roach.
Head's hot as a half, and she's seeing things.
Sent my young'uns to pick my
Nice mounts.
Gotta be worth more than the entire village.
I see Hastings' armor. Like wings.
What's in the barn?
Hey!
Got company? Run and find your parents. Tell them to grab whatever's valuable, take you and flee. Got it? Good. Give this to your mother. Now run.
What was that?
Compensation. Stay here and don't interfere, no matter what happens. Plug your ears.
What in blazes?
A bolt of lightning or something?
Shut up, all of you.
Oh, of lightning. Witcher 4. I don't know, he's a bit of a dick, but I guess you can be a bit of a dick with Geralt if you want to be, but...
Good to see you, alive and well.
Funny. Second time today I've heard that lie.
It is no lie. You will certainly fetch a higher bounty alive.
Really? How much?
Enough to buy me an estate in Kovir, where I will lie about eating fruit till the end of my days.
Not bad. Not every man gets to know the price on his head.
Most men would prefer not to have one. But why have you come? To make my life easier?
We were passing by. Decided it was time to finally meet the famous Arnold Vester in person.
I am flattered. Shame we'll not get to know one another better.
Why? Going somewhere?
No, simply because I will kill you in a moment.
He does look like a bit of a mutant. I mean, I was just looking at... He's got a very, like... The eyebrows hang over. He's got very sunken eyes, hasn't he? Looks a bit Neanderthal almost. And then he's got massive, the steroid bulging veins in his arms as well.
The mistake you made.
Alright then.
You fucking dimwit. I hadn't time to exchange 2 words with the man.
He provoked me!
6 IQ, yeah. Not much more than 6, is it? A lot of these.
We have no quarrel
Oh, he
with
took
you,
one in the
but
chest.
One false move and...
And what?
He went down pretty easy.
What say you to that?
Not sure why his metal necklace is twitching in the wind, but there we go. Do I want another fight?
What do
Come
I
on
say?
then.
Simple. You're as good as dead.
Oh, hello. me? How did that even do anything? But you can't say, how do you like that silver, Geralt? I'm fighting with the steel weapon, you div. Sleep tight. He literally did. Like, he got one arrow to the chest and he was gone. And his medallions, his thing's still twitching in the wind. What is that?
Zinguibarian venom. Something's fishy.
Venom. Mine's why he dropped like a... Oh, maybe he's not dead. Maybe he's just sleeping. Obviously he is, otherwise Geralt wouldn't have bothered.
You still here?
They'd have cut your head off if I hadn't been here.
So you proved
True.
useful after all.
Could have told me.
No fun in that.
You all right?
Well, he did blow up their barn, so it's kind of fair that he gave them money.
Got the antidote?
Saddlebag. Take it in a minute. Couple of days I'll be like new.
What was it for? That whole farce?
Told you. I'd been on the run since Loch Muin. Loads of pursuers. Got ambushed once, almost died. So I decided it was time to end it. Once and for all. Found Vasto's gang and paid off his arbalist. You just witnessed the rest of the story.
What if he'd crossed you, like Lewis?
I had to risk it. If you hadn't cut down every last witness, I'd be a free man. Letho of Gullet.
Sounds like it was all a plot anyway to make them think that he was dead. So it's okay.
Wouldn't have done it if you'd let me in on your plan.
Told you not to get involved. Well, my plan's in shambles. I should really disappear.
You could wait things out at Kaer Morhen.
With your friends from the School of the Wolf. No thanks. Could end badly.
Tell them I sent you. They'll understand. Give you space.
Kaer Morhen, you say? Why not? Got some loose ends to tie up, but then I'll head there.
Oh, Geralt's hair's always whistling in the wind. Always. Whenever he's inside, it's whistling in the wind.
Need anything?
No thanks. I'll be fine.
So, see you at Kaer Morhen.
See you, Wolf.
I mean, the door's open and there's a window, so my hair could be blowing about, but I'm not sure the garlic could be blown about like that. Does seem a little bit excessive. Does look like someone just like out of shot permanently, like with a little fan, yeah, hair dryer or something. Oh gosh. Oh, there's no point getting on road. Just gonna talk to that lady, right? Oh, it's over here. Right, where's that lady?
Oh! Watch it, sluggard! What's the rush?
She's in the pub. There she is.
You've returned.
Alora's.
What's become of my home?
It's safe now.
I thank
Yeah.
you.
Geralt would do a
means
pretty
so
fierce
much.
catwalk, I think.
And
No. Could
perhaps so many years have passed.
I'll do that. Top.
Gods guide you.
Get out of the way. think I might end it there for this evening. I'll pick my next quest for next week. What have we got? I was doing that, wasn't I? Ellen. Yeah, I'm gonna end it here for this week. Mind control. Why would he have a range of long johns out of everything in the world to sell? Surely he'd be selling like his little cool wolf necklaces, but that aren't special Witcher ones. Because who wouldn't have one of those? Anyway, I'm going to end here as I'm getting a bit tired and I've run out of drink. So, thank you for joining me, whether it's live or catching up with me at another time. Sam will be on Sunday playing Yakuza again, so feel free to join him for that. Otherwise, I will be back next Friday, hopefully on the new PC, as it should be arriving this week, so exciting stuff. So yeah, my backdrop will look a little different next time, but we will be picking up The Witcher from right here. So, thanks very much again, guys. I